Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I help people navigate through their mental health journey. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 3 apps for managing your mental health. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm sure all of you guys by now have heard about how important your mental health is and how it's just as important as your physical health. So when it comes to having the right tools and tips to manage your mental health, the way that I see it, kind of like how when you use tools or certain apps to manage your physical health for like counting your macros, or apps for counting your weight, or apps for tracking your food. The same kind of approach goes with your mental health, and I know that with your mental health, it's very hard to quantify where you currently stand and what the current state of your mental health is. But like I said, that's kind of how I see it, and that's kind of the way that I like to see it when it comes to learning to manage your mental health, because we have these tools and we have these apps as a way for us to kind of get an idea of where we are and some areas or aspects of our mental well-being that can use some improvement. With that being said, let's just jump right into my top 3 apps. The first one that I would say is my number 1 important app is Moodpath. Let me just pull it up for you guys here. So Moodpath, the way that it works is that it asks you 3 questions throughout the day in regards to your overall well-being, and the more consistently you log in and answer the questions, it uses that information to gather data and collect data about where you currently stand, and then it sends you weekly reports. And so I just went on, today is October 12th, Monday, and like I said, you check in 3 times and just asks you questions. So the first question is, are you having trouble feeling emotions, whether happy or sad? My answer to that would be no. Do you currently find your daily tasks to be exhausting? Today, I would say yes. And then it asks you, how much does it burden you? I would say slightly. Do you think you'll be doing well in the future? Yes. And then how do you feel? And then I would say good. And then it gives you certain emotions that you can put in. So I would say active, relaxed, interested, proud, and happy. And then you click save. And then you also have the option with this app to enter in your thoughts. Let's just say this. How do you feel? What are you thinking about? I am currently in a good mood. I am calm and relaxed and happy to be sharing some tools I use to manage my mental health. Boom. So yeah, so this is just in regards to this app. Let me just show you guys. So you have certain results, and like I said, it gives you weekly insights, and then it'll give you pretty much a snapshot of the current state of your mental health. And then I've been logging this in for a good while now, and I've been committing to this app and using it for like, I would say a year now. There is a free version and there is a premium version, but I found that the free version is still good enough. And so yeah, no indication for symptoms of depression, you would click it, and then it'll tell you right here your insights, your mood week. And then yeah, so like I said, these graphs right here, you can see the green line, it just shows like the current mood. As you can see, the orange one is very happy, green one is happy, blue one is okay, and then a darker blue one is not okay, and then the one on the very bottom is not doing so well. And yeah, and then it also gives you the tab over here where you kind of get insights and more of an understanding or deeper understanding of like the things that affect your mental health. And you can also have like meditation exercises that you can listen to right here with almost anything, tackling overwhelming emotions, building self-confidence, developing a positive attitude, finding a healthy sleep, calm down and relax. And yeah, and then as you can see here, it'll give you statistics on your mood. So let's say for September, I click that. Oh, just kidding. It's something you can only access with the premium version. But still, like if you look at this, you can see that, okay, for pretty much September, I had a good mood, or I had a good month overall. I would say the most part of my mood was good, which means that I had a good month emotionally. And yeah, let me see if I can show you guys something. So the reason why I personally like this app is because I feel like sometimes we go throughout our day not really paying attention to how we feel. And I notice that when I find myself creeping into a lower depressive state, I'm not really really aware of it. And so when I'm having certain apps like this where I can check in and, let's say, answer questions where I am starting to creep into depression, I'll show you. Back in August, when I was kind of going through a little bit of a dip, it says right here, an indication of mild expression of isolated symptoms of depression. And as far as depression goes, there's many different causes, there's many different things that can contribute to that state of being. And so let's say you have this that comes up, you can get information on it, you can get the things that could be contributing to it. And I think when I entered this in August, I was reading into my insights. One of the contributors to a depressive episode is a lack of exercise, and I really had to get myself to thinking, yeah, I didn't exercise, I haven't been exercising. And so when I started going back into exercising, I noticed that my mood improved drastically. And this is something that I found has helped me a lot. And before I continue with any of the other apps, I would definitely want to say that all of these tools that I'm using does not replace professional help or professional therapy. Just wanted to put that out there. With all that being said, let's just move on to the next one. So the next app that I really enjoy using that has tremendously helped my overall mental health is the Headspace app, which I'm sure all of you have heard by now. And I'll just show you guys that right here, Headspace. And as far as Headspace goes, there's a free version and a premium version. I personally use the premium version because I feel like it's worth it. And I think it's like either $10 a month or something like that. And you can get so many benefits from it because when it comes to meditation, you can literally meditate for almost anything. And then let me just kind of take you guys through the app. So this is, like I said, this is the premium version, and then it has different courses that you can take, and it also have meditation of the day. And sometimes the meditation of the day that I use is always relevant to what I'm currently going through. Let's see, courses right here. So let's say I wanted to, if I'm experiencing anxiety for the first time and I wanted to use meditation as a tool to help work through the difficult emotions, sensations of anxiety. And so I can pull that up. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Pain management, that's one right there. It takes you through a course. And with meditation, you can pick the time. You can pick it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And yeah, there's a course. So if you commit to it for 30 days, you'll learn to work through that. Same thing with managing anxiety. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, get to practice it for 10 days. You learn about the techniques of meditation, and then you practice it, and then you master it. And so there's literally courses for almost anything. When I first started meditating at the beginning of the year, I went through the courses, and that's how I kind of worked through it. But like I said, as far as like what I'm meditating on, it really depends on some of the things that I'm currently going through in my life. So if I am in need of learning more creativity, then I can work through that. Yeah, I think this app is really, really good for those of you who are beginners, because a lot of it is guided, and I prefer guided meditation if it's something that I've never done before, because then you can have some form of structure and you have someone there to, you know, guide you through on the techniques. So there's music, exercises, there's meditations for sleep. So if you have trouble sleeping, if you want to manage your mental health, because sleep management and mental health is deeply interconnected. There was a point in time where I had terrible sleep management. I would sleep at 4 a.m. editing videos and then experience extreme bouts of anxiety. And I would definitely say now, looking back, that my lack of sleep was definitely something that attributed to my anxiety. Oh, let's see, stats. It also gives you, you know, your statistics on how many times you meditated, the total number of hours, how many sessions you completed, and on average how long you meditate. And then you have your journey, where you can show like the timeline of when you last meditated, which is awesome, because when I was committing to a 100-day meditation journey, just looking at the statistics and all that really gave me that hit of dopamine, which was enough of a motivation for me to keep going. So that is the Headspace app. And then now moving on to the last app that I wanted to share with you guys in regards to using as a tool to manage your mental health. I have the Day One app. And so the Day One app is a journal app that I use. I personally like the Day One app because you can have so many journals for literally anything. Look at all the journals that I have. have. So I have a journal app for a life with passion and purpose. So this is for something that I wanted to just do, log in an entry on what's currently on my mind, some of the things that I'm working on in life. My dream journal, there was a point in time where I was dream journaling every morning. My gratitude journal, and then if I'm like doing a challenge and I wanted to log or keep track of my thoughts and my progress, then I have that. Food journals, perspectives to always remember, synchronicity if you're spiritual. I used to always log in the synchronicities that I have, and so yeah, a lot of it is usually relevant to what I'm currently going through. My meditation journey, which is when I did this, and I'll show you the best thing about this. So let's say I wanted to log in an entry. You have the option of doing photos, adding photos. You can draw, you can text, you can do like an audible message, camera, video. How about we do a video right now? So I am currently logging in an entry right now. I am filming, in the middle of filming. I'm sharing with you guys my top apps for managing my mental health. And so this is one of the features that comes with it. I wanted to share it with you guys because I think this is so cool when it comes to logging in your journal entries. I prefer to do everything digitally. And so this is the camera right here. But yeah, so just wanted to log in an entry to show as an example for some of the cool features of this day one app. With that being said, just gonna peace out. Use video, and there you have it. And then you can title the entry managing my mental health. Boom. Yeah, and then as far as this app goes, there is a free version and a premium version. The premium version is $30 a year, and I personally think it's worth it because, like I said, I journal every day, and so I prefer to journal digitally because there are often times when I am out and about throughout the day. Let's say I'm like on a bus, in the car, in the middle of a drive, or in the middle of a walk or jogging. I'll have an idea or an insight come to me. And I have journals where I have random ideas for my videos on YouTube. And so I have a lot of downloads that comes to me and insights that come to me, and I don't have a pen or paper. And I personally think that it's inconvenient to have to carry around a notebook with you all the time. So I always have my phone. So if I ever have an insight or a video idea that comes to me, I have my phone, I have my journal that I can access, where I can just immediately log in what the idea is and some of the thoughts that I have and some of the ways I can brainstorm on that, and then I'm good. Yeah, I am just someone who's all about efficiency, so I prefer to have everything accessible, and so having to journal digitally has been my kind of thing. I think that is it. Anyway, so that is it. That is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you found insight and enjoyed some of the top apps that I use for managing my mental health, because when it comes to using these as tools, it's so important to get into the habit of using it. I feel like not many people do this, and when you use these as a tool, it'll really give you insight on where you currently are and what the current state of your mental health is. That way, when you have the awareness of where you are, you have insight on what you can do so that you can take your next steps moving forward on learning to improve that. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, much love, and many blessings to you.